Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette, and I've decided to make a quick fix video for today, the 29th of June, to complement my weekly reading because I realized as I saw the video again, and when I saw the world card and I talked of travel, I remembered that I hadn't pulled a fine arts postcard that from the collection that I have, and I'm here to do that and get some more clarity for the week. And I'll do that right away, and we'll see how that plays out. This is At the Piano by Theodore, there you go, At the Piano by Theodore Robinson. This is an exercise. It's an exercise of harmony. That's 1, 2. Okay, this is Renoir, Two Sisters on the Terrace. Now, and the third is By the Fence. By the Fence. Now, the first is an exercise in harmony, trying to find the harmony of what you're going to say, how you're going to say it, and actually telling yourself what words I should say, how should I say it, and practicing them in order for them to come out with a certain tune in a certain harmonic way. Now this is the third postcard, and this is an interesting card. There's one person on this side of the fence, and there's another person on the other side of the fence, and it almost seems like a dreamlike world, and we're not sure which is better, if it's the dreamlike or if it's the realistic type world on this side, but there is a boundary there. You can see there is a gate. It's by there's a fence. Now there is something, a wall that you have to go through with this communication during that period if you're on a trip, as you move towards people to communicate. That is your boundary. And first, this is telling us a number of things that I'll highlight with the Vera Sibilla, and also the card, the Two Sisters. Now, this is a card that invites us to see the ambiguity in the relationship here. It almost looks like they're mother and daughter. Who is this child? Whose child is this? There's been a lot of ambiguity in the relations with the persons that you are going to try to communicate with. And there is a wall there, and there must be a reason for that wall. And you're going to have to practice that piano quite a bit in order for you to understand how to break through that wall and break through the ambiguity. Let's take the Vera Sibilla cards on the wall to see what that is all about. And then we'll look at the ambiguity as well. Okay, the wall. What is the wall all about? Right. These cards, this pair has come out once before. The beginning, the child, and sickness. Right, the beginning, and the coffin. Okay, now this is suggesting to us that something has to end before it can start again. Right. And it may have ended. There has been probably someone who's not even talking to you, and you want to get back to them. You want to communicate with them. There's a side to your own self that you don't agree with, you don't like. You have to try to connect to that side. But also, this is talking about a beginning. All right, it's very apt that these two are at the opposite ends of this illness. If you can close and open again and find the right words for that, chances are you'll get right through that gate, through that fence. You'll find the way to go right through that fence. Let me take the Neapolitan cards on that. Yes, this is interesting as a trio as well. This is the page of clubs, right? There's a passion. You are extremely fired up about something that you have to get off your chest or make amends. And this is the King of Swords. The King of Swords, again, he's a person who does clear the air and values, if he has to stay with the Queen, values this clearing of the air. And the Seven of Pentacles, this is the highest card of the pips in this deck. And it crowns, let's say, it crowns whatever you are interested in doing in terms of communication. This is a very highly spiritual protection for you. As the weekly reading did suggest, jump in, you will be rewarded. And however, practice makes perfect. All right, let me see this ambiguity card with the two sisters and the relationship between them. Why is there a ambiguity in the relationship? Okay. This makes me laugh, actually, but it's not funny, but it is to some. Whether the jealousy, desperation for jealousy, the man there with a gun at his head, the dog, and the woman with child, donna maritata. Okay, so the woman, a married woman, or a woman with child. I like to think of her as the woman with child or children. Now, the ambiguity was this. The ambiguity was fraught with a relationship. Was fraught with things that were not conducive to a development of the relationship, be it in business or in a romantic relationship or a friendship. And the ambiguity indeed involves friendship, ladies and gentlemen. Probably something that was missing, a basis that was missing for a further development. Anything can come of friendship. Years ago, a person said to me, I either have friends or I have lovers, friends or companions. Friends are friends. I can ask them whatever I need, and I know that I won't have to pay a price, And instead, the lover, if I ask the lover something, I know that they'll want something in return. And I didn't agree with this, and I still don't agree with this. But this is in the middle, and this is a suggestion. We ask the cards for counsel, okay? And the cards are counseling us to seek that middle ground of friendship. You will be rewarded, because friends very rarely are jealous of one another, and that may heal the jealous aspect of it. If you can become friends and have a mutual understanding, we are in the same boat. And the woman with child, it could have a literal meaning, it could have a literal meaning in terms of there being a party. You are yourself a woman with children, but also it does mean someone protecting other people. And when you're protecting other people, you have to answer to many other people, and they are important to you, or to her, or the man with children. There is another side to the story that involves other people, and probably this side to the story has not emerged. Let's see about that with the Neapolitan cards. Okay. Two cards have popped out, and I'll have three. I'll pull three and then two. The first two that have popped out are the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Now, these two are the last of the suit of the pip cards, and this is a person coming. Actually, like the weekly reading says, they are coming to you. Figuratively, literally. They will call you up, they will come to see you, they will surprise you, they'll show up. They will move toward you step by step this week. And this is a yes card. Okay, so yes to my interpretation about a side to the story that was not taken into consideration. Now the three that were pulled are the Knight of Passion, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. This is a fast movement, right? This is an extremely fast movement, and a desire at all costs, an urge. It's an underlying urge to either make amends or tell. You need to talk. It seems that you have to get it out. Right? This is an urgent for you. urgent feeling, and that relationship, those persons, that other side of you is such an important side, is such an important person in your life right now, or out of your life, but for you. So again, mirroring the reading of the week, go jump in. It will reward you 1,000-fold. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope this helped you in some way, and it did patch up that missing link for the weekly reading. Thank you very much for listening in and for your likes, shares, and subscriptions. I do appreciate you subscribing and sharing. Thank you, namaste, and bring those comments in. I do appreciate. Ciao, arrivederci, and bon voyage. We should say bye-bye.